Long ago, in the land of ancient Japan, there lived a humble old bamboo cutter named Taketori no Okina. One morning, as he walked through the whispering bamboo forest, he noticed a single stalk glowing with a light not of this world, a light soft and golden, like a captured star. His heart trembled with a wonder he could not name. With trembling hands, the old man parted the bamboo stalk, and there, nestled within its hollow, sat a tiny child, no larger than his thumb, glowing like a fragment of the moon itself. She looked up at him with eyes full of ancient and gentle light, and in that moment, the old man knew she had been placed in his care by heaven. He cradled her home with the tenderness of a man who had waited a lifetime for such a gift. The old couple named the child Kaguya Hime, Princess of Radiance, and raised her with all the love their hearts could hold. With each passing day, she grew not only in beauty, but in an ethereal grace that made all who saw her catch their breath. And wherever Kaguya Hime flourished, fortune followed. For the bamboo the old man cut now revealed gold within every glowing stalk, and their humble home became touched with quiet abundance. Word of Kaguya Hime's impossible beauty swept across all of Japan like a fragrance carried on the wind, and 5 great nobles came to seek her hand, each one powerful, each one certain that he alone was worthy of her light. But Kaguya Hime, with gentle sorrow in her eyes, asked each suitor to bring her a treasure that could not exist, for she knew, in the deepest chamber of her heart, that no earthly bond could hold her. One by one, the suitors set out on their impossible quests to find the jeweled branch of Horai, the fur robe of the fire rat, the stone begging bowl of the Buddha. And one by one, they returned empty-handed, deceived, or broken. For fate and Kaguya Hime's quiet wisdom saw through every lie and every false treasure. Their grand ambitions crumbled like paper in the rain, and the princess remained untouched, radiant, and unreachable. Even the Emperor of Japan himself, hearing of her beauty, came to stand before Kaguya Hime with a heart full of longing. He offered her not a riddle nor a treasure hunt, but his throne and all the love a mortal man could give. Kaguya Hime wept, for she was not unmoved, and yet she turned him gently away, for she carried within her a secret grief so vast it could swallow empires. As each full moon rose higher in the autumn sky, a sorrow the old couple could not understand descended upon Kaguya Hime like a tide. She would gaze at the moon with eyes that held an ocean of longing and loss, weeping tears she could not explain even to herself. The old man and old woman watched helplessly, clutching each other's hands, for they sensed with terrible dread that the light they had loved was being slowly, inevitably called home. With a voice barely above a whisper, Kaguya Hime finally told them the truth she had carried alone in silence. She was not of this earth. She had been born on the moon, and on the 15th night of the 8th month, the celestial beings would come to take her back where she belonged. The old couple wept, as though the world itself were ending, and Kaguya Hime held them close, memorizing the warmth of every human embrace she would soon leave behind forever. On the fated night, the sky split open with celestial radiance, and a procession of moon beings descended like a river of living starlight. And all the Emperor's warriors, for all their iron and courage, could not lift their weapons against that divine light. Kaguya Hime stood at the threshold between 2 worlds, her heart torn in 2 between the heaven that claimed her and the earth she had learned to love. A celestial attendant brought forth the robe of forgetting, and as it settled upon her shoulders, all earthly sorrow and earthly love were erased from her face like writing washed from sand. And Kaguya Hime became again purely of the moon. Yet in the final moment before the robe covered her completely, she turned back to the old couple who had loved her as a daughter, and in her eyes, just for a breath, all the love of a lifetime shone. Before she ascended, Kaguya Hime left behind a letter and a vial of the elixir of immortality for the emperor, for she had not been untouched by his quiet, faithful love. But when the emperor read her farewell words, each line filled with a sorrow as wide as the sky, he understood that immortality without her was simply eternal loneliness. He commanded the elixir to be burned upon the highest mountain in the land. And so the smoke rose from the mountain's peak and curled upward toward the fading moon, carrying with it the emperor's grief, his love, and perhaps a whisper of Kaguya Hime's earthly name. It is said that from that day, the mountain breathed that sacred smoke toward the heavens, and some say that on clear autumn nights, when the moon hangs full and low, you can still see a light within it, and know that somewhere in that silver world, she remembers.